Alright, let's take a look at it. Well, we're blue side. We're playing like Plaque, Goldish, Elo. We're facing Kassadin. Let's take a look. Wait, we're playing on the wrong side. Red. Are we support or are we playing? No, we're playing mid. Okay, this is a really easy lane. So we're facing Kassadin. We're spam auto pushing. Let me see what your runes are. For some reason, we took armor. We need to take MR versus Kassadin. Like, it doesn't... Like, no matter who your lane opponent is, we need to take the right MR armor. Versus Kassadin, we take armor. I mean, MR. So we're spam pushing. Being prio. Yeah. Like, don't even worry. Like, even right here, I know it's like, it doesn't matter too much. But, like, you're feeling pressure. Because I know every Xerath player has the idea that, like, I have to punish Kassadin. Like, don't worry on the first wave. What's most important on this first wave is me pausing this music. Because music is very distracting. Oh, wait. Let me, 1 second. Let me pause this music. This is very distracting to me. Okay. You just need to be focused on this minion. So yeah, we tried to queue through it. Because like, you were like, you cancel your auto, like thinking like you need to auto attack him. Don't even worry about auto attack him. Worry about your CSing. Worry about getting prio first. Yep, so we got the comment proc, not too bad. Yep. Like, be very careful. Okay, so like, with the wave, it's good to get prio. But like, our main goal is on the second wave to hold it here. If we have it go any farther, it's kind of like, it's a lot harder to really pressure our level 2. So be careful of pushing it too hard. Like right here, I wouldn't have been queued. I would have just like kind of waited with those 2 minions, especially since you have 3. But it's fine. So we spam auto attack. We're looking for this first one. Nice. So on this level 2, okay, this goes for everyone because like everyone does this for some reason. Is like when you are pushing for the level 2, when you know this minion's gonna die within the next like 3 to 4 seconds, we're not using our Q because we want to utilize our cheap shot rune. See this? Because we're gonna go W second. So now since we level up W, we can't utilize our Q. Because what we want to do is the second we know we're about to hit it, we start walking up. And then like as it's about to die, last hit it, and then WQ combo him and walk away. And it'll be a very big burst. So again, we want to hard push. This is where we want to hard push. Yep, WQ, really good, really good. And of course, this is where we go ward. Okay, so we... Okay, nice. So your jungler gets a kill. Normally what you would do, but I think you're already doing it, is we would look to ward. We'd either ward Pixel, we think he's pathing upward, we would ward here, or we ward Raptors. So it's good. So this is where we want to play even. So we ping Kassadin's not there. It's fine. You don't really need to do anything. So this for me, like, you ping that Kassadin's going, I wouldn't rotate. Honestly, like, you need a danger ping. Like, dude, there's no, like, you didn't ping, like, at all. Like, I think you maybe pinged once that he could be there. You just did, like, oh, question mark ping. That doesn't, like, tell your jungler anything. Like, you need to be like, yo, danger ping, danger ping, danger ping. This man is going this way. Be careful. But if you just like, oh, by the way, he's missing, question mark ping. Dude, half the time, no one even hears that. Like, it's so quiet. But, like, I would still, again, like, I would just stay mid. Make sure you get all the XP. And just hold this wave even. I'll attack on the cam wasn't needed. Okay, this is where like, okay. This is where like jungle tracking and warding is super important. Yes, your Kha'Zix killed their jungler. You know for a fact that he could potentially, I mean, you don't even, honestly, even with this information right here, you don't know which way he was pathing. It does, unless you saw what buff he had. Like, you should really, at this point, either ward Raptors or ward above you. Like, this is where you need the information of where Rek'Sai is. Because you, like, this is where it's so important to be like, okay, I need to know which side of the lane I need to play on. If I have a ward below me, I know for a fact that I can play on this side of the map. If not, like, I need a ward above me, knowing that, like, I can play on top side. But without that knowledge, you're sitting in mid versus a aggressive jungler playing aggressive. Like, look at this. Like, you're in this melee line. Hi, Arctic. Like, you're in this melee line being aggressive, but you have no vision or knowledge to back this up. Absolutely none. Like, you cannot play aggressive unless you have the information to. It's a nice little WQ combo. We're doing some good trading. Because, like, to me, this is so risky. Like, look at this. Like, we're blindly walking around, like, your lane, not knowing he is. Okay, wait, never mind. We see him top, but, like... So we're rotating up because we see him that he needs help. It's fine. Don't over-rotate because you don't need to. Yep, nice WQ combos. Look to potentially kill. Very close. Good try on the E. And this is good. Like, remember, we're using this E for two reasons. I'm always going to repeat this. Either we're going for a guaranteed kill, which he was. So this is a really good reason to use E, or disengage. Because if you landed that E, it was a kill. So again, since we know our laner back, what we're doing, we're hard pushing. Very good. Hard pushing. They trade. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. No. Okay. Rule number 1. For anyone climbing in plat or below, even diamond below, we don't risk tower plates. We don't risk this. Yes, you can get 160 gold, but what's going to happen right now, and I promise you without even looking at this game, this Caston's going to TP back. Caston's going to TP back and ruin your tempo. You need to be like, okay, this Caston died. He has TP up. Like, I'm already half health. I don't know where Rek'Sai is. I should just crash the wave and reset. Every time enemy laner dies or enemy laner backs, we crash and reset. Every single time. This will cut down your deaths drastically. Don't ever spam, like, even try to auto-attack the turret. So now he's back. He TP'd. So now if he pushes hard enough, which he's not, doesn't look like he's doing, but he should have. But what you should have done is, like, you should have looked at this wave. You should have looked at this wave and be like, oh crap, he's not pushing. I don't need to waste my 8-minute cooldown. I forget how long it actually is. But, like, I don't need to waste TP. Because now you wasted this for no reason. Because all you're supposed to do for this wave right now, without the proper vision, is just wait for him to push it towards you. But now you just wasted TP for no reason. Could try on WQ combo, but again, like, this is just okay. You got a guaranteed stun, not too bad. Aggressive trading. But look how you're playing. Again, this is like, this happens in every, like, anyone below diamond, everyone does it. Honestly, even low master players do this. Look at your vision. Pink ward here, but where are you going? This should be the biggest danger area you can go. This is like, I'm just asking to die. Like, just, you're asking to be caught for no reason. Like I said, if your vision's on bot side, you are never allowed to go on the top half of the lane. You are only allowed to be on the bottom half. And even then, like, to me, with this kind of ward coverage, with a Rek'Sai, your safe place right now is probably more than likely, like, right here. This is the play zone right here. And just because, like, you don't have vision, like, this ward's, like, versus a Rek'Sai, like, he loves tunneling over. So, like, your only play area with this kind of vision is right here. And you should never go outside this box unless you have the vision for it. And this is why it's important that we want to let them push towards us. Like, we want to be playing on our side of the field. Because if you just spam pushing, Rek'Sai can E over this wall. He has so many routes he can go and catch you out with you just spam pushing in. So I hope Rek'Sai comes. Is he gonna come gank you? No, it's fine. Okay, he comes behind you, you stun him, he burns your flash. Perfect. He punishes you for not playing vision. Like, even though you spent 75 gold on this ward, you're not utilizing 75 gold. You're just wasting. You're just like, oh, I see everyone put a pink ward down here for 75 gold because they give vision. But what's the point of wasting 75 gold if you don't use the 75 gold? Like, you might as well not even buy it at this point. So, rule down everyone again, play for your vision. That's the entire point you have it. And I noticed, like, with this past wave, I know I've been, like, talking a lot about vision. This entire wave, like, when I was talking about, like, you shouldn't burn TP, look at this wave right now. This wave, like, you only have 3 mage minions, and he has 5 minions. This wave is slow pushing towards you. All you need to do is relax and chill and don't do anything. Like, you can trade if he's outside the wave, but, like, we should never be... We only want to last hit the minions, but we don't want it to push back towards him. Because Kassadin players are so happy when they're farming on their side of the map, because they're playing safely. The UQ in their wave is bad right there. You're queuing your minions, W and queuing that entire wave. You're getting them low, yes. But, like, again, like, you're just so focused on getting kills that you're not thinking about your wave. You have to think about holding your wave here. We can't be hyper aggressive when it's just pushing on your tower. Oh, good try, good try. Nice job. Really good kills. Perfect. Really well done on the kill right there. So we spam push, spam push. We see that there's one more wave. We see our junglers fighting. Honestly, pushing is more important. Pushing is more important. And you know that for a fact. Yep. And we crashed it. He deserves to die. And again, this is where, like, if you didn't waste TP earlier, you could have just backed and get a free TP back. But now, since, like, you try to help your jungler in their jungle and not crash the wave, now your entire tempo is ruined. So now you're forced to stay with low mana, 70% health, casting trading aggressively against you. So we just focus on CSing. Alright, you just gotta cut your losses. Like, plays like this, when, like, they catch you on a bad back, unless it's, like, a really humongous wave that, like, you 100% have to have, I would just, like, if you want, clear the melee minions and just reset. Like, you overstaying, like, it's just hurting you. But it's kind of hard to really give advice and being like, oh yeah, in this situation, you always back. Because, like, they change so often. But this, like, when you're already hard pushing, you, like, had 60% health, low mana, you should look to probably just sack a wave. Because you staying is just going to hurt you more. And puts you at risk of dying. Yeah, he just dives you. And then again, like, with the Kassadin, if he gets a kill against you, 1-for-1 is worth it for him. 100% worth it for him. Okay, again, I tell everyone this. We never buy sapphire crystals on their own. Like, this is such a waste. Like, if you want to buy something, buy boots, buy mobility, buy a dark seal. Buy something that's not a sapphire crystal. Anything else. It's just never worth backing for a sapphire crystal. There's so much more, there's so much value to other items. So yep, so you have a slow push going, so you kind of have to just hard push. Okay, so we got the crash. What do? We see our jungler doing dragon, so we're more than likely gonna look to hover him because we have nothing better to do. Or ward, like either one. So we're looking, I would just be auto-tagging, wouldn't waste mana. It's not really worth it. But another thing is just like, look at this. You bought 2 pink wards. And I see this so often where, like, I kind of laugh at people for this. Where, remember, pink wards cost 75 gold. You spent 150 gold on this ward. If you can defend it, it's good. But like, you have to think about it. This is a lot of gold you're investing for vision. 150 gold. I'm not saying it's a waste. But I'm just saying it's like, that's a lot of gold you're wasting for items. Also, another thing. They have 3 bruisers. This is where a Leandra game is pretty important. Because Ashe is kind of mediocre at killing tanks. She's kind of meh. But they have a full health Cho'Gath. You're going to face a Black Cleaver Rek'Sai. And this guy already showed you that he's going Rod of Ages Archangels. So you have 3 opponents who are going to be giga stacking health. And again, 3 bruisers or 3 people who are stacking health, I would go Leandris. Because you do not have a good tank killer. Ashe is not a good tank killer. So I would go Leandris this game. Kind of wasted E there. You had no chance of killing. But like, look what you're doing. Again, like, this is just like rinse and repeat for you. Every single time you're coming to lane. Like, level 2, yes, we look to crash. But remember, after level 2, we don't want to be spam pushing. Like, you're just putting yourself at risk if you're just spam pushing. If you can, like, one-shot the wave because you're ahead and you can just full clear it, by all means, go for it. But, like, look at him. He's farming happily on this side of the map, and look at what you're doing. You have to walk all the way up to try to even get the minion wave. You're putting yourself at a risky position because you keep just trying to either spam or harass, or just like you're trying to poke. Look what he's doing to you. Nice, good trading, but like, Kaza comes in and punishes him. I mean, that's a good punish, but like the real big takeaway from this is the position you're putting yourself in. You're putting yourself in a dangerous position because you're pushing without thought. We should not be pushing. Learn to just auto attack. If you want to trade them, you can and just do WQ combos, but don't spam Q off cooldown. And again, look what you're doing. This is like, okay, we're just gonna make this this is just a cardinal sin for everyone. You kill your opponent. We don't walk up to tower to auto attack it. We can walk up and auto attack it if it's on a sliver. If it's on the sliver, you're like, oh, I can get in like 1 auto. Sure, whatever. But like, what you're doing is 1, putting yourself at risk of being caught. 2, you're ruining your own tempo. Ruining your own back times. That's what you're doing. You're auto attacking. Yeah, we gotta play it, blah, blah, blah. Now we back. Okay, I don't know where your Casson is. Casson should have been back days ago. Like, he should have been back days ago and punished you on this wave. I don't know where this man went. Oh, you went bot. But you're also not pinging that he's missing. Yep. So he probably would, like, up and then down. Big thing. If you know he's not in lane, we need communication. Communication's so big. Communication is everything. There is a night and day difference between people who climb with communication. If you're like, yo, look out, like, he's more than likely going bot, danger ping, because he's missing mid, like, look out, your team is gonna be more aware that he's bottom. Because we don't want him picking up kills. So we push this, which is good. I figured where Rek'Sai went, but like, honestly, I would do 2 auto attacks, because what could happen? Kassadin could come right here, or Rek'Sai, I mean, I wasn't really watching health parts, but also don't want to go back. Like, what if he jumps over and presses E? And now you're slowed. Like, you would have to burn flash because he would just run you down. Like, we're greeting for these turret plates for no reason. You're putting yourself at risk. If you stop putting yourself at risk for these turret plates, you will climb so much faster, because you will just have all these wasted deaths. Or like, you won't have to waste a flash. I'm not saying that you are getting punished right now, but you easily could. How are we doing on... We almost have Ludens, so we're just staying for Ludens and looking at TP back, which is fine. Yep. So you just take it back, TP back, nice. And we TP back. Okay, to clarify, we're TPing... Look, this is a reason why we TP back. If we look at this, what's happening? He's spam pushing. So we're like, okay, he's spam pushing, I need TP because I'll lose the wave. So that's a good reason to TP. Yeah, we're just clearing the wave, because close to the tower, which is fine, getting some poke in. Let follow with the ulti, nice. I probably would have done the same thing. Good job. So we saw Rek'Sai in this thing, so we know we can safely auto-attack this turret. We just hard push. And we remember, we know Rek'Sai is below us. So we're going to need to potentially hover topside. Oh, he flashes on you, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, we use flash, but, I mean, I'm probably dead. Oh my god, he got the moves! Oh my god, he's clean with it. Okay, but that's just, like, to me... I mean, yes, you flash, but it's also you just not respecting what side of the map Rek'Sai's on. Nice, good catch by Kha'Zix. Because, like, look at, like, to me, like, you're doing great on farm. But, like, those deaths should not be there. So, you know, Caston's there. And this is good. Like, you punished him for roaming. What the fuck do you mean doing good on farm? You have 120 farm at 14 minutes. If you subtract 20 farm from the time, so if it's 14 minutes, you should be at 120. If you're at 10, you should be at 80. That's good farming. You don't need more. This is really good farming. Look at Caston. Caston's behind him farm. But Caston has kills. This is what's bad. Those kills should not be there. Again, this is just like, so this is just like a build difference because you're going to later find that when you're facing a Caston with this build, this Luden build is only going to do damage to these targets. You're going to do almost negative damage to all of these. Like, you're going to do nothing to these. So you have to keep that in mind. So definitely look at the builds. Realize, like, if the mid lane is stacking health, they have a bruiser and a tank. We need to go Leandre's. You're going to do negative damage to these guys.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
A little bit over rotation, but it's fine. Careful, yeah. Nice, good damage. Oh, is he killed? Nice. Your Kha'Zix's doing... Oh, so close. Good. Really close on the snipes. My thing is just like, like, you definitely should just ward it right here. Like, dude, if they're chasing, your Kha'Zix's like chasing over the wall, dude, just ward this bush. Like, just ward over the wall, get vision. If you had vision, you guys would have won that fight so much cleaner, but that's just so minute. Yes, okay. So, again, we're allowed to do this. We're allowed to do this because, look at the map. We know Caston has to back because he has no health. We know this guy's dead, so there's no risk of him. We see Cho'Gath on the map on top side, so he's no threat. And we see bottom, so these guys are no threat. With this information, knowing that these people are on the map or have to back or are dead, we're allowed to hit tower and get this. But you can never, ever hit this tower without this information. This should be a thought process. You should be thinking, is this person on the map? Is this person on the map? Is this person on the map? If you can't answer those questions, don't be pushed up. Everything should be done for a reason. Okay. Rek'Sai's back. Oh wait, Rek'Sai's not back up. We know Caston TP, just back. Your biggest problem right now, to me, is your tempo. You need to get these back ends. We kill a laner, we push, we reset. We push, we reset. You keep putting yourself in bad positions because you're greeting for turret plates. And that's why you're having trouble. If you had good tempo, you would have 0 deaths. Okay. Look at it. Okay. So this is going to be thought process. For me, this is too risky. And this is like how you should think. So we saw Kai'Sa right there. You TP'd in. And you're like, okay, oh crap, they're picking Milio. But you should think to yourself, look at vision. We have no vision here, no vision here, no vision here. So what does that mean in terms of how we play this fight? It means that this is off limits. We can never path this way because we don't have information of where these people are. Like, we know for a fact Lux used Q over the wall, so we know where Lux is, and we see where Rek'Sai is. But to me, I don't know where Kai'Sa is, and I don't know where Kassadin is. Oh, wait, I guess we know where Kassadin is. But, like, it's too scary to blindly path right here. Because, look at it. Because what's going to happen is, like, you throw E, you throw Q, and now you're like, you have nowhere to go. You can't input in this fight because we're just, like, stuck right here. So definitely, like, really think about, like, where people are on the map and play towards your team and play the safe route. Don't ever put yourself in the position to get caught. Like, right here, you could die. Why? Why can you die? We don't know where Rek'Sai is now. I don't know where Lux is. What if Lux is right here charging Q? You thought you can zone? Alright, now you get caught. You could die, but luckily you didn't. But the thing is, like, you're just putting in position to get caught. Play with your team.
Shut down.
Okay, I'm gonna probably yell at you again right here. Okay, so we see Lux, blah, blah, blah. We know where Kai'Sa is. We go to clear. Okay. Rek'Sai is dead. Kha'Zix's far below you. You don't know where Lux is. And Kai'Sa's still alive. But for some reason, we are blind walking this way. Remember, Kai'Sa is fed. If she has ulti, I mean, I don't know if you're tracking ultis, but her ulti's like, look like she used a while ago, so you can probably could not guarantee me if she has ulti or not. But like, what happens? Lux doesn't have ult because she used it, she couldn't kill me. But see, this is where you're wrong. The ulti doesn't matter. What happens in this situation, if Lux is right here, she Q'd you, they have vision right here, as you know, because I'm sure you're looking to clear this. If Kai'Sa had ulti, which I guarantee for a fact you don't know the exact time it's up, because at this point, it's too hard to track a 90-second cooldown. So it could be up. Luckily, it's not. If she Qs you right here, Kai'Sa ultis, she's fed, and she killed you for free. You're pathing and risking for no reason. You should not have this confidence to be like, oh yeah, I can path this way. Dude, you have no escape. You have no flash. There is no reason to greed pathing. Like, you can die for this. You need to be asking yourself, who's showing and who's missing. Kai'Sa and Lux, not showing. You could die for this. Like, if you had a person following you up, like, if Kha'Zix was here and you guys want to clear this, sure, yes, do it. But you cannot do it without the information. Okay, we're with their team. Nice W, good Q, nice, perfect, good job. Again, look at this pathing. Look at your AD carry pathing. Do you see what I mean? This is just a cardinal sin. We just never path this wave ever without information because who's showing? We see Casson and we know the AD carry is dead. But I don't know where Rek'Sai is. I don't know where Lux is. Lux could have ulti. They could one-shot easily when you have no one here. Like, they use vision plant. Your pathing needs to be more cautious. Like, this Ashe pathing is perfect because she was like, oh crap, we don't have like vision over this wall and it's too risky. I should path safely and path with my team this way. But with no vision, we should never be pathing through here. Like, walking up right here, this is so risky. This is so illegal. You can't do this ever. So you walk around. Again, like, look at how your team is positioned and look how you're positioned. There's a Cho'Gath here, their enemy team. Your team is over here. Where should you be in these team fights protecting Dragon? We should be over here. We're looking to zone. Like, what this Kha'Zix's doing, he's throwing his W. But, like, you're so caught out right here that, like, oh, what happens if, like, Rek'Sai E flashes over the wall? I mean, that's so aggressive. But, like, what if it, like, Lux, like, catches you out over here? Like, or, like, what if they, like, it's just, to me, like, you're so out of place. What if she threw a Q right here? What if this was warded? She could have caught you right there. And so look what's happening. They're looking to start a fight right here, and the only thing you would be able to do is ulti. But like, dude, look at this vision. You're blindly walking up. Look, do you see the problem? This is why, like, people are having trouble climbing, or just in general. Like, this is why you're dying. You're walking up without the information. This was dark. This is all dark. We don't know if Rek'Sai walked up right here. We don't know. He could just been just in this bush. But we're blindly walking up into a Luxie. Like, just walk around to help your team. You're about Herald down. We crashed it. Again. They cleared this and warded it. I almost promised they did. Yes, we see Kai'Sa. Yes, we see Cho'Gath. But again, look at how dark this is. Who's over here? We don't know. You cannot tell me with confidence you know who's over here. You can never path like this. Ever. Path more defensively. And like, sure, Rek'Sai was like over here, but like, honestly, like, if you played more like this way around with your team, they probably would have been able to sneak behind you. Your team won it, but like, you're winning this game. Like, I'm trying not to be mean. You're winning this game because you're a jungler. Your melee is doing good. Like, you're winning this game because of this. Like, you have good CS, which is really good, which is giving you items, but like, your pathing needs to change. This is 100% holding you back. Again, so let's look at this. Our team wants to play for Dragon. What do we do for positioning wise? We have two choices in terms of like contesting Dragon. Option A, we push in mid to make sure they miss XP and then rotate for our team. But if you don't have time to push in like before Dragon and push in mid lane, it is play for our team. We should be like, if our team wants to enter in this way, we should be here. We should be playing with our team. If they're saying give up dragon, we give up dragon. Like you said, you just push mid. But you need to be like wary of what your team's doing. Like right now, to me, you're kind of just wandering around, not knowing where to be. And what's happening is like you keep going like this. You keep going like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. You keep doing this. You keep going this way, back and forth. But like you need to be confident either like we push it in and then we play with our team and play team fight, or we just play for the CS. Pick one. Don't be hesitant. One may be wrong. There is a wrong decision, but pick one. I switched to arrow, so we're backing. We got a magic pen boots. We're clearing mid. And we're chilling. Right now, you should have a blue ward. You should have a blue ward. Because we don't know, like right now, if you had a blue ward, I'd be like, you should blue this. We should check this. Why should we check this? Because they just threw a scanner. I don't know where Cho'Gath is. I don't know where their entire team is. But like, what's the right decision? And is not to just say, let's just walk in and find out. Like, the only way would be to escort Milio or to waste your ulting. But I can see right there, they're doing this, they're doing Baron, and then they sneak it for free, right? Yep, they sneak it for free. And that's the sole reason is like your fault. I mean, yes, Millie should probably have awarded too, but like you need to be able to check it. This is why blue ward's so important. Like early on, we use blue wards to maybe ward entrances to our jungle, but normally past like 20 minutes, a lot of times we're using blue wards to either check objectives, whether or not they're trying to sneak something, or like if we're going to contest an objective, try to use your blue ward to see which way the enemy team is pathing. But now we lose Baron for free. Like, good on CS though, but you're just kind of just coin flipping fights at this point. But I don't think I've seen one fight where you kind of fought with your team. It's just a Cho'Gath. This is distraction. As a Xerath player, remember, look at who we need to prioritize. Look at this. Squishy, squishy, squishy. But for some reason, we're focused on a Cho'Gath. We need to just, A, look at the wave, or B, look to poke the squishies. Because if I rewind this, I'm gonna laugh at you with how little damage you're gonna do to a Cho'Gath. Like, if you had Leandre, sure. But, like, look at this. Ready? Wow, adorable. That was cute. So, like, let's look at these team fights. You hit by E, which is whatever. You look to clear it there. Nice stun. Pretty good. So we're playing with our team. Wasted Ash Arrow. You guys should just engage. I mean, to be fair, you guys shouldn't be fighting with that Baron. We keep focusing Cho'Gath. What is your obsession with the big Cho? Relax. Like, you have Luden. Stop focusing on Cho'Gath. I would probably just reset. You're too low. You're asking to just die. Good stun. Maybe look to ulti. That's fine. Just reset. You gotta be careful. Like, you gotta like look at your health bar. You gotta be like, yo, I just need a reset. Like, if they take, the thing is, like, you guys are realistically, like, when they have Baron, A, you're trying not to pick a fight. B, like, you're just really trying to defend an inhib. Like, You don't need to take aggressive trades. Like, you're getting so low for no reason. You're just putting yourself at risk of dying. Like, the entire siege, I would be like, A, focus on clearing the wave, but also, like, I would probably, if anything, and my thought process would be, A, I would definitely be looking to poke out these two, but I would also probably look to ulti. Even if you don't kill a Lux or Kai'Sa with your ulti, I would probably ulti Kai'Sa more than anything, but what's gonna happen is, like, if you ult Kai'Sa and get her super low, she's unable to help push towers, and she's just forced to, like, not be able to even help in team fights. So I would probably even just look to ult her, just get her low. I feel like it was risky to try to ult. Too risky? But, like, how's it risky? Tell me how in this situation where... so, like... Right here. Why is it risky to literally just walk back and ulti? Like, what's the risk of, like, walking back here and just ulting Kai'Sa? Who's gonna catch you? I was also marked by Kai'Sa. Yeah, because Kai'Sa is definitely gonna jump in with 3 people right here. Because, like, if you, like I said, if you look at this, if we say, like, you're level 15, so you have 4 ultis. All you have to do, if you do really well, if you land 3, she'll be about here. She'll be under half health. Now she's at risk of saying that, like, oh, if Kha'Zix jumps in and Qs once, she's dead. Oh, if she gets hit by an Astro, she's dead. Oh, if Aatrox EQs, she's dead. Now she could never walk up and auto this tower. Yes, you don't get a kill, but sometimes it's not about getting kills. Sometimes it's just getting people low and pressuring them off the like the tower. Because remember, as a Xerath, as a poke mage, our entire thing is getting people low. We get people low, our team can clean up. Kha'Zix can do his job. Kha'Zix can jump in and start one-shotting, get resets, get extra jumps, and pop off. We need to get him low. But we have to get the right target. Because in Kha'Zix's mind, like, a Cho'Gath low, dude, like, he's gonna laugh. He's like, dude, why would I waste, like, going in on a Cho'Gath? He's a tank. Who cares? Like, what is accomplishing killing a Cho'Gath? Nothing. You need to get the squishy targets low for Kha'Zix to be able to do his job. Hi, Marid.
Shut down.
Do I need to yell at you? Like, do I need to emphasize this pathing? Look at where your team is. Look. 1, 2, 3. They're going for Kassadin. Where's Rek'Sai? Where's Lux? I don't know where they are. So, please, don't path where you don't have vision. We don't know if this is... What if this is worth it? What if this is worth it? What if this is worth it? Like, you don't know. And, like, let's say, like, oh, Lux cues you over the wall. Who's gonna help you? What, your teammates, like, a mile away are gonna come and save you? No, you're just gonna die. You're gonna just go instantly get caught and die. Like, it's kind of, like, weirdly, like, funny to me that you go from either, like, crazy frontline Xerath to, like, I'm never in team fights ever. Like, there's no in between. We never fucking clear fucking Rek'Sai tunnel unless we know where he is. Like, you need to change, like, guys, the golden rule for climbing League of Legends is expect, if we don't have information on any of these people, we have to expect them in the closest bush. If I don't know where Lux, Cass, and Rek'Sai is, I expect them right here. You have to think like this. You have to expect them. What are you doing? Okay, again, this is just a wasted ulti. Like, if you guys... Okay. This is for anyone who's contesting dragons. If you guys can't contest dragon, don't freak out. Don't waste ultis. Don't pick a fight that you know you aren't gonna win. Like if you see they're getting dragon, your Kha'Zix isn't there, don't try to steal it. No, it's such a waste. You're not if you're not a okay. Weirdly enough, if you're not a streamer, you don't need to go for some crazy like synapse play of I'm stealing dragon with Xerath R. Yeah, it's such a waste. Look at it. No, but like you can always say it's pretty close. But if they have smite, no, it's not even close. It's fucking 900 health, Solo. No, but that's the thing. It's just like now you don't have ulti. Your ulti is so crucial in these team fights. I still tried. Okay, to be fair, stealing dragon over Baron is pretty cool. You're gonna die. Just give this. Stop getting hit by Kaisa W's, please. You just walk out the way, it's not hard. We're finally back in the... Okay, so looking at this team fight, to me, we would never play near walls. So even though you have a pink ward right here, this vision, this minion right here gives vision right here. So playing on this side is risky. If we, okay, I'm gonna also do hypotheticals. If we have ultis, we either A, we look to clear, we try to clear at best, but then we look to ulti. If we see Lux or Kaisa, probably Lux because you can probably kill her, I would just back away and instantly ulti. Like, we need to get these people low for the team fights. We get a slow on Kaisa, we ulti. We're just forcing them off tower. Yep, we don't push up. And again, like, this is just a vision thing again. I know we saw a couple of them mid, but look at the vision. We don't have vision right here. So what do? We need to stay away from this wall. We need to, like, our play is like on this side, away from the wall. Just wait. There's like no need to push up. Just wait for the wave come to you. Like, you walking right, like, you, wait, hold on. You're right. Like right there. Wait for it. Like, even you right there is kind of risky. I mean, I guess it's fine, but I mean, it's very nitpicky, but it could be you getting caught. So they're going Baron. You know they're like looking at Baron. We still don't have a blue ward. Like, blue wards are so important. Make sure you change over to a blue ward. So look at how these team fights are going. Our Kha'Zix was pathing this way, but for some reason, look at how you're pathing. So Kha'Zix, you're like kind of scared for some reason, even though you have pink ward. Kha'Zix gets up here, so we should probably move up. Oh my god, that was crazy by Lux. Rod. Yep, and they just get Baron for free. But like, to me, what's most important to me is like you guys not having vision right here. During that fight, if you had a blue ward and showed that like, oh hey, Rek'Sai, Kassadin, Kaisa are all on Baron. And it's only Cho'Gath. But we don't see Lux. So like you can use that information, your team can use that information saying it's just a Cho'Gath. But you need that information. You need that blue ward vision. They're clearing waves, clearing waves. Yeah, you're kind of just tickling. Just look to clear, and that's it. Back away. Sack the inhib. There's nothing you can do.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
But the thing is like the ward for vision, the blue ward, where you can say like, yes, it more than likely 90% of the time that probably would not have changed the outcome of that fight, but you don't know. That vision could have, if you can get like the type of information that they are separated, and you guys could have picked out Cho for free, or you know he's just stalling, knowing the information that, hey, like, sure, this Cho'Gath is ungodly fed and super hard to kill, but what if it's a slightly squishier tank? What if it was a slightly squishier person that was just like bluffing? Like this, the bluff of Cho'Gath standing here, I mean, it wasn't really a bluff because he's so ungodly strong, but like having the information that, hey, they have 3 here, but they only have 1 here. I mean, you didn't know where, and you don't know where Lux is. But if you know that like this is just one person holding the line, or you know they're rushing it, your team can react faster to them going Baron with that information. Like, you just need the information. Whether or not what you do with that information is different, but you need the information to utilize it. Because it's like saying that, like, without the information, it's like playing lock screen. Where, like, if you're just looking at your character and you don't give yourself the information, you can't utilize it. Okay. I mean, to me, I think we addressed some really big issues of the game already. I mean, it's just going to be kind of messy at this point on. But to me, solo, everything comes down to, A, you hard pushing and not playing for your vision. Your pathing needs to change. 100%. If you want to climb, this pathing has to be completely different. And then the second, like the last thing is, like, for these fights, you need to play for your team. I think you guys lost complete tempo of this game because you guys started losing dragon fights. Where, like, you could have made such a big difference in these dragon fights if you played with your team. But since you played split and by yourself, and you were never with your team for these dragon fights, you just lost tempo. Your team just lost tempo when you guys had the lead. When Kha'Zix was crazy fed, you could have won this game for yourself. You could have won it. Those are the major things to me.